So the Football Association, when it comes to like drug tests, business is business. He was tipped to be England and Arsenal's future. His problems was to do with drugs. Should we talk about Adin, Ross? These guys are so rich and you still act like such knobheads. It's insane. 100 to 150 million just for this guy's Coronation. Like I think it's preposterous. Like I don't...
Preposterous. There's families starving, right? There's homeless on the street. There's a mental health crisis. There's an energy crisis. There's a health crisis. There's an NHS crisis. Families that panic whenever there's a half term because they can't afford to have their kids at home. Old people freezing. Yeah, we're gonna spend 150 million to fucking put a hat on a fucking old bloke's head.
Not a chance.
Facts. They are an expense to the UK taxpayer. Fucking the hands clenched like that. Bear in mind, it's like 8 in the evening, isn't it? Like we're just sleeping before we go out again. Welcome back to episode 12 of the Glasshouse podcast, the home of transparent views and breaking news. Bang, bang. Nah, that's your one. Yeah, man. All right, episode 12. We're still going. Yeah, appreciate everyone who watched last episode. If you haven't, make sure you check it out after this episode, obviously. But yeah, let's get into our feelings. How are you feeling, Mike? You okay? How's your week been? I've completely I don't even feel like I've been home literally in the last week or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, how you been?
Yeah, I've been alright. Just same old, you know what it is. Grinding every day. Well, not really, but you know.
Nipsey.
But yeah, I'm honestly I'm feeling like I'm starting to get fat again, so I'm not feeling in the greatest of moods. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel like I'm starting to get fat again. So
showing fault, innit?
It genuinely is. You know how you just make excuses for yourself all the time? Like I always make excuses for myself.
Do you know what it is? I fell off the wagon recently quite a bit. But since Easter, I feel like it always seems to be a holiday that always fucks me up. I don't know about everyone else, but when I'm doing a good fast or I'm dieting or whatever, then it's Christmas is coming or Easter's coming or it's the seminar, I got a night out coming, shit like that, man. And then I just fall off the wagon and it takes me a month to just get back onto it then.
It's horrible. When I went to Newquay, I just ate crap because I was doing so good. I can feel myself losing a bit of weight.
Yeah.
I went Newquay for 4 days and all I ate was seaside chips.
Standard.
For 4 days and mussels. And that's all I ate for 4 days. And I was like, nah, this is horrendous. And got back home and just started to fast, but then I just started to eat all this nasty stuff again. I'm like, oh, here we go.
Yeah.
But no, how was your week? I know you've been away a few times.
Yeah. Nah, well, obviously, people will see the video. Well, I don't know, actually, because this video obviously took a lot of time, effort, obviously money involved as well. I'm not going to rush it because there's no rush. It's not
hell no.
Not like it's a weekly podcast or it's a live stream that I have to attend. You know what I mean? So, no, I'm going to take my sweet little time with this video because, I want it to be good. Obviously, I'm no fucking Casey Neistat or Yes Theory or Simon Wilson or whatever. It's not going to be I don't know, but I want to be proud of it. That's the only thing I give a shit about. I just want to be proud of it. Obviously, there'd be things oh shit, maybe I should have done this or maybe I should have done that. But it's hard, bro. Basically, the video is going to be a travel vlog, right? So, I won't say the idea or whatever it is because obviously just
you don't even want to say where you've been, yeah?
No, but yeah, just vlogging around in public. It's weird. It is very weird. Obviously, you can imagine you get a lot of stares. A lot of people are whatever. I did actually speak to this guy on the plane who's actually got a YouTube channel himself. And he uploads quite frequently. Does theme park reviews and stuff and whatnot. And he was like, oh, when I seen your camera, because obviously got a good camera and obviously the mic on the top of it. He's oh, I thought you were big time. I was like, yeah, fake it till you make it, you know? But yeah, no, and it was at one point I was just walking through the street and this guy was like, oh, he's a YouTuber. I was like, cringe.
You should have said he was on the Discovery Channel or something
cringe.
Like that.
Well, I told obviously the people I was going with, apart from the one person, obviously. But one of the boys, Dom, who I went with, I was saying to him, if anyone actually say, yeah, Pornhub, OnlyFans.
They don't question that.
OnlyFans.
They're not gonna. You can't say OnlyFans with the both of you.
Huh? Yeah. They say we're gonna go get OnlyFans.
So wait there, you went away this week, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you go with people?
Who? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Bro, I was literally in another country yesterday. Like this time yesterday.
What, on your ones?
No, I went with somebody who I used to work with.
Ah, fair enough.
But yeah, no,
Standard.
it was alright. But yeah, obviously when the video comes out and stuff, then we can probably talk about it a little bit more. But
that'll be sick though, trust.
But no, I had a good time. But you know, it was just like just a couple of things that just vex me a little bit, and it's to do with flights and planes, right? There's 3 things I was just thinking, I'm not going to do it on the video. I'm going to save it for now because I really want to get off my chest, right? And I fucking, like, I really do. Like, I hate these people who do this, right? So, people who need to fucking grab hold of your seat when they're trying to get out of their own seat.
That's one of them.
Bro, they just grips around it. They're bare hugging it. And you're there like that. I'm like, what the fuck? And they like, how is it impossible for you to just stand up and just scoot? Why do you have to like?
You've got to be a bigger person if you're doing that.
No, but like the people that were doing it, like someone did it to me, and I was just like looking across, and there was so many people doing it, and they're just like ragging everybody, and everyone's there like, what the fuck are you doing? Like,
I've never experienced that. That might be like, is that like a thing that they do in that place? Maybe it's like a thing they do.
No, it was literally I seen on all the flights, bro. It was just people who just like have zero balance. You just gotta just rag fuck out your seat.
Probably zero respect as well. That's crazy.
Literally. Another thing, right? The people who just like, soon as the fucking wheels stop and you're like, you've landed and you're still boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Fly up into the aisles and stuff. But them people are fine. Like if you sat in an aisle seat, just like you probably want to stand up, stretch your legs, whatever, which is fine. But I don't like the people who say you're leaving the front side and they're like 2 rows behind you, and then they gotta just leave, and they just gotta run straight in front of you. Like yesterday, like we landed at midnight. Like where do you go in at midnight? Like where's the rush? You know.
Maybe they need to take a shit though. Some of them.
No, because like they wouldn't even go in toilets enough, and they just want to just run straight past passport control. And then what was the last thing? Fucking chair raggers, bloody aisle jumping queuers or whatever.
Did you hear anyone cough from the plane?
Nah, coughing's no longer a thing now, is it really?
No, mate, I don't care. If somebody's behind me coughing, I'm still not going to...
Oh, yeah, no, it's nasty.
No, hell no.
Do you know what on flights, though? Like, I don't know about anyone else, but, like, my nostrils hurt from, like, the air conditioning or whatever. Like, it like, my nostrils, like, dry out quite fast and it hurts.
Oh, yeah, mine dry out quick, though.
And no joke, right?
That's altitude, though, isn't it?
Do you know, like, every hour I'll pick my nose and there'll be fresh boogies in it? Like, literally, it's so dry. But yeah,
that's altitude though. It has to be.
No, it's the pumping through oxygen. It just dries your nostrils out. But
so you went on like say 6-7 different flights, yeah?
6, yeah.
Do you think, right, out of any of them flights, someone went to the toilet and knocked one out?
But probably. I couldn't think of anything worse.
Yeah, I couldn't. First of all, it stinks. Yeah,
and it's tight, isn't it?
But some weirdo has to be doing it and filming themselves.
Yeah, of course. People do it for
OnlyFans.
Allegedly.
Like that,
allegedly. I haven't seen it, I promise. But no, that was the other thing as well. Sorry, I was looking at my phone because I was checking my list. People who get vexed at other people who recline their seats. Do you know, like, you sat in a chair, if someone reclines towards me, I'm like, well, that's fine. Like, if you need to, like, relax to help you get comfortable for this flight, your back's hitting.
What, if you haven't got enough space?
No, if people want to recline, then it's just calm. I just recline mine. So I just get the same.
Hell no.
But there was this, what, you're going to get vexed if someone reclining?
It depends how much space I got. I'm not sitting down for 3 hours. I'm not sitting down for 3 hours and I'm like,
no, but you're not going to be like that, are you? You're going to have space from there to there, aren't you?
Oh, them plane seats are tiny.
But Ryanair don't do it. But there's one flight we got on. This guy was fuming. He was like on the opposite side of us, and he literally, this woman reclined his chair, and he just went, fucking started, like, I can see him, like, he was trying to do it subtly, like he was changing positions and stuff, but he was like hitting her chair and
Why
shit.
didn't he just ask her then, if that's the case?
I exactly. But then, like, he got his bag, slammed his bag on a chair table, and was like ragging his bag. And this woman's going like that. And she's like turning around going, and he's going, And then
Are you serious? Oh my God.
I know. I just thought that was so petty, bro. Just even say like, oh, can you just like lift it up a little bit or just recline yours, man? Just fucking out. But flights are shit anyway. Like, do whatever you got to do to just make yourself comfortable.
Do you know what's the worst? Like, remember when we went on a coach and went up to London? And I'm sat in our seat and I fall asleep, mate. I don't know why. Like, if I'm tired, I'll fall asleep. Yeah. And then the thing flew and I flew out into the middle.
Oh, yeah.
Mate, we was on a...
That was the funniest shit ever.
But I was next to an old woman though as well. That was the worst.
No, you were sat next to me when you did it.
Oh, I was next...
Because we was watching KSI Joella, wasn't it? Or was it KSI
that was on the way up?
No, it was on the way back, obviously, because it was nighttime. No, remember we was watching the boxing.
Yeah, I remember that, yeah.
And then, like, you were sleeping and then the bus breaks slightly. You just...
That was the Logan Paul and KSI.
Yeah, it must have been. Yeah, it was one of them. But yeah, no, you shit a brick.
No, but that kind of happened on the on a plane going to Greece. Like, I'm sleeping and then I swear to God the plane goes and it just like it drops and then I wake up and I am in a panic and I turn to my right and Hannah and Leo was only small then and they wasn't there. Bro, I nearly started crying. Like, I nearly genuinely had a panic attack. Like, I'm holding on and everybody's just looking at me like, are you okay?
What a pussy.
Nah, like, when it comes to flying...
I bet it didn't even go...
No, it did. No, it did. Well, yeah. That's my story anyway.
But
nah, I don't like flying at all.
Nah, but we flinch when we sleep anyway.
Oh, bad.
Yeah, I flinch. Like, the amount of times I fucking hit Sunshine with a John Jones album. Whack.
Oh, you got to sometimes.
Flying knee and all sorts, mate. Like Jorge Masvidal.
I just do it like a Stockton slap and anyway, I just like, boof.
You just pretend you're sleeping in it. Just fucking whack. Shut up.
No, this is what I was going to ask you as well. It's just completely random. Do you know when you have a dream, talking about sleeping?
Yeah.
Do you know when you're in your dream, can you control it?
No. Can you?
So basically, like, I have dreams where I'm like, I know I'm dreaming.
No, I don't think I can't say I can.
Because last night, this is weird. I was asleep, obviously, and then this is gonna sound weird. It was me, you, the boys, so Stretch, Dom, and my two kids, and we went to go watch a football match, like a live football match. And then we ended up at a fair. And then across the road was like this big house, and it was like a scary house.
Yeah.
And basically, when we went inside there, the clown was inside.
Yeah.
So basically, like, at one point, like, I started panicking, but then I knew I was dreaming.
Yeah.
So, like, I knew not to get scared.
Oh.
Because I was dreaming. But every time I turn a corner and I look into a window,
yeah,
I would see, like, his face.
Oh.
But I'm like...
Are you actually scared of that film then, are you? Or?
No. But I knew,
yeah,
like, that wasn't real.
Yeah. Yeah. No, I don't really get it. Like, my dreams are, like... very random, but I don't often remember my dreams. Obviously, you dream every single night, but
is that true?
Yeah, 100%. But like, you often like you can't remember within like 10 seconds or something, unless it's like really vivid or it was like emotional or really happy or whatever. But like, I don't even get nightmares. Like, I don't get like monsters or anything like that in my dreams because like I don't know. I think nightmares are better for you than than good dreams, because nightmares prepare you for like the worst and the worst part you're thinking. So it kind of builds a callus around you, so you're prepared for the bad shit.
Is that it? Is that true?
Well, that's my interpretation of it. So I don't know if that's the reason why I don't get any anymore.
Yeah, but I thought like if you had a good dream, that could last you for the rest of the day.
No, because like it's a false sense of reality then, isn't it, really? Because like you're dreaming like, oh, I've just hit the fucking Euro millions and I've got
that's different.
A Lamborghini yacht and shit. Like, do you know what I mean?
I've
never
had a dream like that though. Ever.
Not really. Yeah, same. But like I think like good dreams give you a false sense of reality, but it also could be good if you actually take it in the right way and you use it as like a goal or like a mission to do that and whatever, right? Which I think is good. But then I think when you wake up from a good dream, you can quite easily become depressed in the morning sometimes and just be like, oh, fuck, well, it's not my reality, is it? And I've had that loads of times.
Have you really? I've never had that.
But when I've had a nightmare and it's been like somebody's died or like I'm fighting for my life or somebody's gone and I can't find them or whatever, then you wake up and you're like, unless my missus has cheated on me in a dream. Like
I don't like that shit.
I'll wake up feeling grateful, you know. But
I don't like that
but
shit.
but I'll wake up feeling like, oh fuck, that was a dream. And
Yeah.
And I feel more happy and more of a sense of relief that I've had that. And like, do you know what I mean?
Haven't you ever like woken yourself up because you knew you were dreaming?
No.
I don't know then.
Well, I don't know, because your dreams always like, apparently your dreams only last like 5 seconds in your head while you're actually asleep. Because that's why you always wake up a bit before it gets good.
Why? Yeah. That's bull. Yeah, I don't like that.
But that's why though, because I'm pretty sure you only dream for like, I don't know. I'm not a fucking doctor or scientist, but I'm trying to rack my massive intelligent brain. Yeah, I think it's the last 5 seconds of your dream. The last 5 seconds if you're awake, that's when you dream. So that's why it always cuts off when it's at the good bit or the bad bit.
Okay, right.
Dreams are mad, innit?
So technically, last night should it have been a nightmare? Because It the Clown was in it, and I knew though, but I knew like it wasn't real.
Well, no, but I think what that might be telling you is that like, you've got a better control over your fears and a sense of danger. I feel like that's what your dream might have been telling you. It was like, it was pulling you back from saying like, well, no, you know this ain't good, so now as a person you're in a better position where you can be like, well, that's stupid, I'm not going to do that. Do you know what I mean? Dreams, every single one of your dreams always have a meaning. That's why like I used to like Google it, like as soon as I wake up, what the fuck was that about? And I would like Google like, I seen a cat with like fucking 8 legs, and it'll always have like a meaning or some shit. Do you know what I mean?
I've never ever had like a mad dream like that.
No, that was an exaggeration, but like there's always a meaning to a dream of like, if you've crashed the car or those types of dreams I don't like. Like
because I'd never have that reality because I don't drive.
No, but like but I don't know. I don't often get bad dreams, but I think nightmares are better.
I want to talk now. Did you ever have a nightmare as a kid about one reoccurring thing?
No.
Like, why was mine Kane? Mine was Kane. Mine was Kane in a park, and he goes like this, and all the fire comes up, and that scared the living daylights out of me.
I don't know. Maybe what I was telling you, because Kane is Undertaker's younger brother, and you might have thought you were Undertaker, and you were scared that me, your little brother, was gonna fucking kill you.
Probably. No, I would have had to dream about Chucky or some shit like that.
No, do you know what though? But it could be like, it's probably not that obviously, but like it could be, but could be like something like intertwined, or maybe it was just like
I watched the wrestling.
But maybe you had the fear of like your little brother was gonna turn on you and you were gonna start fighting or something.
At 7 years old,
might have been. You might have been worried that like, you know, or if I'm the Undertaker when I'm older and Kane's going to come for me, is that what Anthony's going to do to me? It could have been something like that.
When I'm 7, I don't ever think that.
But it could just be the fact that he was fucking scary. Do you know what I mean?
That's true.
I used to have nightmares about the fire starter, bro.
Oh, bro, don't get me started.
Do you know in my head, though, right? Do you know as I see it as an adult, obviously I'm not scared of it. I actually like their music. But you know, like, where I only, like, see him for, like, a split second and it would scare the shit out of me.
Like, I've never seen somebody react like that when you was a kid.
I always had, I'll put up on screen now, the Prodigy. I think he's dead now, isn't he?
Yeah.
Keith Flint, I think it is.
Yeah, he died a few years ago.
Yeah, he died quite a few years ago. But, like, in the Firestarter, that music video, because it was big in, like, the 90s, early 2000s.
Massive.
It used to scare the shit out of me, because it's like, when I used to see him, I used to have, in my head, though, till I started getting comfortable of actually seeing what he looked like, I used to have this warped reality of what he used to look like.
Yeah.
And he looks nothing like the guy on there. Obviously, I still think like the Firestarter video and Breathe and that, the mad, weird looking ass videos, but like, it wouldn't scare me. But I think as a kid as well, you always have like a warped reality. If you're scared of something in your head or in your nightmares, it is always way worse looking. Do you know what I mean? Like, I thought he had like horns coming out of his head.
100%.
He was like basically the devil, the demon, like whatever.
No, 100%. I've never seen somebody react like that though.
Yeah, no, that used to scare the shit out of me, and I don't know why. But I think I used to just warp my head.
Yeah, have you ever woken up crying?
Yeah.
Do you know if you think about that specific moment that you woke up crying about, could it make you cry again? I have that one dream that would, if I think about it.
If you think about it, no.
Yeah.
No, if I think, because I know it's not a reality, that's why. But.
No, mine wasn't sad though.
Oh.
Mine was like.
You won the FA Cup. You played for Arsenal or something.
No. It's just, I don't want to say it, but like, it was like, it wasn't sad. I mean, it was in a sense, but it wasn't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. What about reoccurring dream?
Yeah, I have reoccurring dreams. It's always me fucking someone up.
No, I'm talking about you've had it Tuesday, the same dream. You've had the same dream Wednesday, and you've had the same dream Thursday.
Oh no, it happens like the same kind of theme to a dream will happen. Well, it hasn't, and like for quite some time. But I used to get the same reoccurring dream like every other couple of days or week or so.
That's wild.
That's what I used to get. But
I used to get this farmer coming down the hill. Like we were on like a secluded beach, and a farmer used to come down the hill. He used to say, "Get off my property." 3 nights in a row, I had this dream, and every single night it'd shoot me. And do you know the fourth night? Yeah. In my brain, I was like, I've had this dream before. I've had this dream 3 nights before, and then I woke up before he shot.
I can't think off the top of my head. It might have happened. I'm not sure. I can't remember.
Some mad dreams, you know.
Remember that dream I told you about when I was younger? You still remember it to this day?
What, the Hillary Duff one?
Yeah, I was on like a hot air balloon, and she came like skydiving out the sky, and I caught her. She was wearing a wedding dress, and I was in a suit, and we got married. And we got married.
Do you know what?
Sorry, son.
I saw it on Josh Peck's podcast about a month or two ago, and she is still so fine.
Yeah.
She is still so
I'm going to keep it respectful, yeah.
Yeah, she's fine.
Yeah.
But that's all my dreams.
Yeah. I mean, that's to my point, though. Like, do you get where I'm coming from? Like, nightmares are better for you than good dreams?
I'd rather have a good dream than a nightmare.
I know, but like, when you wake back up into reality, what are you more grateful after?
Can I be honest, though? I've never had that sense of false reality in my dream. I've never had it.
Oh, maybe because you got this weird fucking superpower then.
I've never had a dream when I'm rich.
Do you know what's absolutely terrifying, though? Which I've never had. Actually, I tell a lie. I think I did have it once before. Have you ever had sleep paralysis? But like when you have sleep paralysis, your body's asleep, but apparently you're awake. But when you're awake during your body's in a sleep state, you have hallucinations while you're in your own bedroom. There's a documentary on it. I forgot what it's called. I haven't actually seen it yet, but it's about sleep paralysis. So basically, like,
do you reckon it's anxiety and stuff
tiredness
like that?
And like, yeah, you're basically not in a good headspace. But what people always say all the time, they see the sleep paralysis like demon or goblin or whatever. So apparently, when you sleep, like people say like, oh, they always see like a dark figure and they come to their face or they're creeping around their room and stuff. But you're awake, but your body's asleep, so you can't move. Cannot move. Try close your eyes or whatever. Can't do anything. But apparently this is what people get. So anybody's listening to this and watching this now and you've had that, please tell me like what it is and what experience was.
Yeah, 100%.
Please tell me. Drop me a message. Comment on the YouTube video.
It's like a DMT thing.
But like, yeah, apparently you see like the sleep paralysis demon. But they did a whole documentary and every single one of these people that they interviewed who got sleep paralysis all described them as the same looking thing. Spooky shit. But
that is mad.
There's only ever been one time, right? When I went to Ibiza, I was sharing a room with one of the boys, and we went to a club the night before. You know, we got married, and then like
Mary equals Molly. I'm joking.
Allegedly. But yeah, I went to sleep, bro, and I was like, I couldn't remember if I was asleep or I was half asleep. I just hears, bearing in mind, like we're on like the 5th floor in the hotel. Boom, 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 boom on my window. I fucking shot up out of the bed. I was like, what the fuck was that? Sounded like someone's banging on the window. I was like, well, there's no way, because no way could anybody get me. So I was like, all right, shit, whatever, I can go back to sleep. And I went back to sleep, and then I just remember like my eyes waking up. I can see like this black figure. And it was like bouncing, like coming towards my face and that. And I went, I literally went, fucking the hands clenched like that. Bear in mind, it's like 8 in the evening today. Like we're just sleeping before we go out again. And I just got to like crawling out of bed. I'm like, what the fuck was that? And then obviously one of the boys I was sleeping next to was like, oh, what the fuck's But do you know what the funniest thing is as well? He said he see the same shit as well. He said he see like the same shit, bro.
That's too weird.
Yeah.
I woke it up like this, like
oh yeah.
Yeah, but that's because like I jumped.
Yeah.
Like I jumped in my dream, but then I jumped like over the house, and then I can feel myself in the air going
Bro, those are bro, we've been talking about dreams for about 20 minutes, but those are the maddest dreams when
I hate
you're flying, bro, and you're like, bro, I love them dreams though. Like when you're like swinging from like, bro,
I get like
crazy.
vertigo. Bad, man.
Nah.
Like, no, hell
Sure,
no.
well, I forgot I was going to say it, but yeah, nah. Yeah.
Bro, them slingshot ones are terrifying.
Yeah, nah, there's some dreams that I vibe, but yeah.
Do you wanna talk about the big thing that's happening tomorrow?
Whoa, so on Coronation Street, eh?
What'd you just say?
Setting on Coronation Street. That's that Roy Cropper cherry popper. Well, go on.
Yeah, Prince Charles and Roy's running a train.
I
don't give a fuck. No, it's King Charles and he's getting.
It looks like Roy Cropper a little bit. Well, maybe not.
King Charles is a mad looking dude.
His fingers are weird.
Yeah, but he's getting. I don't know. Is it like an induction or what? I don't know. Like a coronation. I think he's getting crowned, isn't it?
Bro, I thought that was last year, bro.
No. He's getting crowned tomorrow, mate. Like, there's a bank holiday because of it this week. Like, everything's shutting down.
I don't have a job still.
But everything's shutting down. Like, everything is shutting down tomorrow. And
is it really?
Yeah, everything like shutting down.
Wait, it's tomorrow. So
it's
today's Friday.
Saturday.
This is out Monday.
So I think Saturday and Sunday.
So this would have happened on Saturday the past weekend.
Yeah. So Saturday and Sunday, I think, is like he's getting like crowned.
So
maybe?
what's the big fuss then? Like, is it just like they're just gonna put his crown on him and say,
Do you know,
"Go on, champ"? You know, king. Are they changing the money or?
They already have. They already started.
Have they? Have you got it? Have you got it?
No.
I don't carry money like that anyway.
No, I don't. I can't remember the last time I carried cash.
Yeah.
No, he's getting like I don't know what it is, but this is what I don't understand. There is gonna be millions and millions and millions of people tomorrow, like just lined up in the street just to see him, right?
And like millions and millions and millions spent.
Wait, so this is what I want to get to, right? So like, there's gonna be some people there that's basically struggling every month, and then we got to add. Do you know how much it's gonna cost tomorrow? 100 to 150 million. 100 to 150 million just for this guy's coronation. Like, I think it's preposterous. Like, I don't...
Preposterous?
I don't like it. It's not for me. Forget that.
Nah, I agree, man. Like, how can we...
We're in like the biggest crisis we've ever been in.
Yeah, there's a cost of living crisis. There's families starving, right? There's homeless on the street. Yeah. There's a mental health crisis. There's an energy crisis. There's a health crisis. There's an NHS crisis. There's a food shortage. There's families that like panic whenever there's a half term because they can't afford to have their kids at home. There's old people freezing. But yeah, we're going to spend 150 million to fucking put a hat on a fucking old bloke's head to be like, oh, well done, he's still the king. They still bring loads of money in to the fucking... to the UK. I can guarantee you they don't bring in enough money to the UK as opposed to how much they spend.
Not a chance.
Facts. They are an expense to the UK taxpayer. And the fact that I heard that Prince Andrew is going to be in attendance.
Of course.
Right? It's fucking unbelievable. And I just like, do you know what helped? Do you know what's probably one of the best things and worst things that have ever happened? Probably say more so the best is social media, right? Because now a lot more people can connect and a lot more people can talk to each other, and like shit like Prince Andrew and other people as well, they can quite easily get exposed and a lot of people can get more eyes and attention on it. And like shit like this, like imagine like 50 years ago, they would have been get away with murder.
What about like hundreds of years ago? Like hundreds of years
obviously
ago.
Different laws in different times then, you know, but like that small period from like, I don't know, maybe like the 20s to like the thousands or like the tens, you know? For 100 years, I'd probably say these people, like, especially the wealthy, would get away with murder, mate.
Some of them are sick people.
But like 150 million just for that. But do you know what? Do you know who the worst people are of all of these, bro? It's the strong royalists, like the people who like stand outside Buckingham Palace and
cry
like
when they see it.
Wear a Union Jack suit on and start crying.
I don't get it.
I don't get it, to be honest. I don't know if it's a generational thing, but I just can't back. And and the people who are backing it, 150 million being spent, and they're going to use the excuse, oh well, they bring so much money back to the UK for like tourism and whatever. It's like you're just chatting shit. You're just eating out of their hand.
Yeah, because there was this thing in it, like Prince Charles apologized for like what British people did back in the day when they colonized people and stuff like that. And then
he shouldn't have to do that, though.
But then Tristan Tate come out, didn't he? And he was like, "But if they didn't do that, then Britain wouldn't be where they're at now."
Well, yeah, I suppose.
I understand that in a sense, but then,
doesn't justify it. But
No.
like he's stating a fact. So if he's justifying it, well, then I disagree with that. But it's a fact, and I don't think he should now have to apologize for what his ancestors done, because I can guarantee you, look at yourself and look at your ancestors. I can guarantee you, someone within your ancestors probably did some wrong shit. Everybody does wrong shit.
This was my thing. If Tristan Tate wasn't like a super wealthy, respected, kind of respected person, do you think he'd make that tweet? This is the problem. I think there's a very big disconnect from people who are super wealthy and people who ain't. Like, there's a huge disconnect. And do you know what though? I can't fault people like who just go out and they do it. Like, you know what I mean? They go out and they do it. So,
listen, like, all power to the people, who ain't millionaire. Like, bro, like even for us, like I've been told a few times, like, oh yeah, like the shit you talk about in this podcast, like you do talk about like some touchy, controversial stuff, and I'm like, well, yeah, because I ain't scared of like backlash from what I think. If I agree with something, I'm not gonna agree with it because other people are having a go at me and they're saying it's the wrong opinion or whatever. Do you know what I mean? Like, I will happily give my opinion and my thoughts on anything. I'm always open for change. Like, if there's something there that can change my mind about something or opinion, I can find myself agreeing with it, then I will. But I ain't scared to tell the truth.
But this is the problem. You can't have your own opinion. You need to be influenced by somebody else's opinion. That's the thing. Like, well, it's the exact same with me. Like, I'm not going to agree with you just because 8% of the people or 6% of the people think it's right. I'm not. No.
Well, to form a strong opinion on anything, you need to have both sides of the story. If you only listen to the one side of the story, then I will struggle to, like have a conversation with that. Do you know what I mean? If we spoke about, it could be anything, like religion, for example, right? You want to tell me Jesus don't exist, and I will say to you, Jesus does exist. But it's important for me to know, why don't you believe that? And this is why I don't believe that. And then I will base my opinion and my thoughts on which side I can see myself siding with. But I can't have a baseless conversation with people. Well, no, just because, like, that's just not right. Or it's because, like, it's the right thing. Or, I don't want to upset people or whatever. Like, we'll sit here and say, like, the coronation's bullshit. And the fact that they're going to spend hundreds of millions while people are starving in the country.
If they come out their own pocket, then crack on. Like, do you know what I mean? If it's not coming out of the taxpayers' money, you can spend $500 million, £1 billion.
Do whatever you want. It's your money. But we're not going to sit here and be like, oh my God, it's so exciting. We've got a new king. There's going to be new pound coins and shit. Like, bro, we ain't going to do that. So, yeah. But
speaking about the religion thing, I was talking to a girl in work today. She's a Muslim. She's half Indian, half Pakistani. And we were talking about religion and things like that. And she's like, oh, are you religious? I was like, no, like, I don't believe in, like, Jesus and things like that. She's like, how come you don't believe in Jesus? I'm like, I just don't, like, you know what I mean? And then she was like, Jesus is in, like, every book.
Yeah.
He's like, there's so many stories written about this person.
There's a lot of people don't realize Jesus is in the Quran as well.
Like, he's also in the
Torah.
The Torah as well, so, and things like that. So we were just talking about that, and because this is the reason why I brought up the conversation with her, is because there was this like old guy in work, like he's a customer and he comes in and he basically was like, he said to her, oh, do you have a boyfriend? And she was like, yeah. He goes, what color is he? Like, to me, like this guy is a creepy guy anyway, but like, I don't think he asks another white person what color their partner is.
It's ignorant racism. That's what it is.
But it is, though. That's a form of racism, isn't it?
It is a form of racism, but you can tell it was probably unintentional, and he will tell you, no, that's not racist, because he's not educated.
This guy's an old, posh white guy.
Exactly.
An old, posh white guy. Like, and, but then when...
He doesn't know better, that's
but that, like, when she said, like, he was all, like, she was religious, he started to, like, talk to her about, like, her religion and things like that, and he's just... it's just like some of the stuff like I've seen like these old white people do with her in work. They'll just go up to her. There's old white people that go up to her and go, "Assalamu alaikum."
Yeah. You speak English, love? Shit like that.
I don't.
Excuse me, love. You from around here?
I just don't get it, man.
Yeah, no, it's
I
just.
don't get it.
I think, I hope, and I pray one day that I feel like it's dying massively. Racism is dying. Unfortunately, it still is about, but it will die out, and it will become a very, very small breed of people who are still like that. Because over time, like
that's because everyone's going to be mixed.
Exactly. So like over time, and it starts here. but no, like over time, obviously, like it will just die out, and like the more integration we can get, and you know, the more mixing amongst different cultures and stuff, the better, because it will eventually die out. But obviously, there'll always be a small breed of it. But like, it's gonna take a long time.
Do you know what? You might have just said something clever for me. I'm not into like different religions, but I am so into different cultures.
Yeah.
Like I love different cultures, not different religions, but different cultures. I really like that, because like if you're like a devoted like this girl's like, because when she said like her boyfriend was Muslim, like she said to me like she could never marry like a Christian guy.
Yeah.
Even if like, because she was like, he changed his religion for me if he was like actually truly thing. And then I was like, well, why can't you change religion for him? And she was like, that's just another way it goes.
Well, this
is crazy, isn't it? Though.
Yeah, I mean,
at the end of the day, you're both human.
But like that's what it is to me. That's why I can relate to like Christianity and stuff, because Jesus says like you love everyone, like regardless of what they do, as long as they follow me, in time, you know, like you can whatever sin you want to do or whatever, but as long as like you devote, you know, in time, like then that's fine. Like no matter if you're gay, you're trans, you whatever, you're black, murderer, robber, scum of the earth, you know, but as long as you know, do your thing. But actually, what I do want to say is apparently, something I did see, and I can't remember what thing it is that King Charles is going to have, but apparently they're using small fragments of wood from Jesus's cross.
Oh.
Did you see that?
No.
They're embedding Jesus's cross into, I can't remember if it's a crown or a staff or something, but apparently the Catholic Church is giving King Charles little small fragments of Jesus.
You're telling me there's not something dodgy going on there?
Of course, bro.
Like I'm talking major high level, like
what, with the Catholic Church and the Vatican and the Pope and that?
With the royal family and stuff like that. That stuff is wild.
Yes, bro. I haven't actually spent the time to actually like deep delve into like the Catholic Church and stuff. Obviously, we was christened in a baptized, whatever, in a Roman Catholic church, right? So as a Roman Catholic, you supposed to follow the Pope and whatnot. But I'm finding myself, well, lately distancing away from that and just sticking with the word of Jesus, you know? But like Catholic Church is something different. I do want to eventually, like after I've done like quite a lot of looking into it and stuff, like kind of form and base an opinion on him then, but I'll say less for now. But apparently that's what they're doing. They're putting small fragments of Jesus's cross into something for King fucking Charlie.
Do you know what though? It just makes me angry. Like I don't know why it just makes me like super angry. Like because I'm just like, for me, how even like there's basically been like known pedophilia in the Catholic churches. I don't want to get it messed up.
Yeah.
In the Catholic churches. So why would people want to mess? Like I just don't. It's not for me.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not for me. All them altar boys when they were kids and all stuff like that. Like nah, I'm good.
I mean, it still happens. This happens everywhere, unfortunately.
Like no, it's not for me though.
But what's your next thing, Mike?
Should we talk about Adin Ross?
Yeah, let's do it.
This guy is an actual moron.
Bro, I feel like, right, we've cussed out Adin Ross more than anybody, bro. I
can't stand him, though. Like, I literally can't stand him. And there's also his other little... I was going to say that. No. Cuff him. He's another clown, like, and I'm just like, guys, sort yourself out. Like, you guys are millionaires, right? Like, you're literally... You're probably like 100 years or whatever they call it. Like, these guys are so rich, and you still act like such knobheads. It's insane.
Context, Adin Ross. I know we've spoken about him a few times on a podcast. Big streamer, one of the biggest in the world. makes loads of money, and does all the wrong shit. Go on, but what's he done now?
So basically, when we did our first podcast, we
yeah,
had this like random YouTuber called the Internet
Anarchist.
And he left a comment on the video, which was kind of like, oh, okay. And you click on his profile.
He's got like 100K.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, he's got a big YouTube channel. Like, his videos got millions of views. So
shout out him anyway. He shared some advice on what was it, the first and then second episode. Because he basically, you get into it now. I know you, whatever the thing, but just quickly, he made a video about the Kanye West clone.
Yeah.
So that's why he wanted to use a part of the podcast to use in his video, but he didn't. So maybe next time, buddy. Could have done us a favor, but yeah, no, I did actually message him to see if he would come on a podcast. But I feel like he's like, what's that guy?
From?
Australia. What's his name? Memulus? What's his name?
Yeah, Memulus.
Memulus? Yeah, I feel like he's like some anonymous dude who just doesn't show his face.
He has got a video of his face out.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I'm pretty sure I saw the video of him because he was talking about the Adin Ross situation.
Yeah,
like well, blonde guy.
Internet Anarchist. If you remember me, big dog, come on the podcast, brother.
So yeah, we're gonna put your name in that. Yeah. No, basically, he released a video on Adin Ross just being like the downfall or something like that, and then Adin Ross basically, no, it was the clip of Adin Ross, Hassan, and Andrew Tate, and Andrew Tate and Hassan was having a debate, but it was on Adin Ross's channel. It was like a 10-15 second clip.
Yeah, it was a small little clip, a part of the Internet Anarchist video, and Adin Ross copy striked him,
bragging that he stole, like he took $8,000
because his video did like 1.4 mil or something.
Yeah, so he's bragging that he had $8,000 from someone who probably might need that money instead of you, who blatantly don't. But there was also because I lost respect for somebody else as well, because there was a company that they hired, one called Thumb. And Thumb was basically working for Adin Ross and Speed.
Yeah.
And they were going around and they were copyrighting everyone's video that had
the face on.
They were taking money off of everyone like that. And I just lost so much respect for these people. So basically Hassan then was like, okay, I'm going to sue you. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you used me in my video. So then Adin Ross made a response, and then Adin Ross's friend Cuffin was being like, Hassan, we're gonna kill you. We gonna kill you. Yeah. You know what I mean? Just acting like a bunch of idiots. But apparently they go in band for band, because Hassan basically said, listen, if you're like an OnlyFans girl that don't like Adin Ross, if you're someone that went on Adin Ross's stream and you don't like him,
I'll pay for your legal fees.
I'll pay for your legal fees and we will sue him and we'll take everything off him.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just think it's like the dumbest shit ever. And I just wish like Adin Ross would like, because I feel like he's like kind of disassociated himself with Andrew Tate, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I haven't really seen much of.
But I think it might be the other way around. To be fair, I think
which it wouldn't surprise me.
Well, yeah. Well, so obviously, long story short, right? So there's like a small. So with YouTube, there's like a hack or whatever you want to call it, where like you can copyright somebody's channel if your face like you own on a clip is on their video. You can copyright strike them and take basically all their money that person then makes off that video. So they obviously went around and did that to smaller creators, and now what's the latest from it now? So is he still taking all the money off them?
No, so basically he reversed the strike, didn't he? So
he stopped the strike.
So so they basically reversed the strike on the internet. He reversed the strike, so everything like that. And Hassan was like, listen, he knows, like, if he would have done that, basically they say they got like a code.
Yeah.
So it's like a code. It's like one of them things that YouTube creators have. You cannot copy, because that's what they all react to each other's stuff. Like, do you know what I mean? That's how they make their money. So it's like a small code that you're not supposed to do, because otherwise, I mean, the internet would be in a mess.
Bro, I was getting copyright strikes from fucking #United, bro, when I was using their clips.
That's insane.
But like the second episode.
That's insane.
But it was like an automatic thing, though. It was like, I was trying to upload and like, you cannot upload this content because it's owned by the copyright. Like
10 years ago as well.
Yeah, and I'm on it. But yeah, no, they were sending. Nah, it was like an automatic sort of.
So dumb,
but I was
bro.
like, bro, it's like, chill out, bro. It's
I
not a
know,
Hollywood
grow up.
movie or it's fucking Michael Jackson's songs, bro. Just let me use them, innit?
It's ridiculous.
But like, even like for the streams and stuff as well, when I like play like music at the start of the football streams, I have to then, when the live stream's finished, I gotta cut out the music playing bit because
because
there's copyright strike. But no, they don't. It doesn't affect your channel, but they say this part of your video will be quiet.
They do that on Twitch streams
in
as well.
Russia and Belarus or some shit like that.
What?
Yeah, it's random as fuck.
That is insane.
But yeah, man. Well, this is the issue, right? And this is why I would never understand rich ass people who just can't settle for just being rich. Like they have to be richer and richer. Like I feel like it's got to be some sort of like addiction or fucking disease or something. Like if I've got a comfortable, consistent million in my bank, there's no reason as to why I would need 2 million or 3 million.
Oh no, I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that. But
I don't get that though.
What I don't agree with is if you're rich, don't be an asshole. It's just as simple as that.
Well, if you're rich or poor, don't be an asshole.
But what I'm trying to say to you is, if you're then taking money off people who will probably need it, don't be an asshole, and then don't brag about it.
Yeah,
he's I can't stand him. Like I literally can't stand him. The guy's a dick, and also Speed as well, doing shit like that. He's another knobhead as well. Like I don't agree with stuff like that. Yeah. People who's like got these small channels, like trying to make a living, trying to do something for themselves.
It puts you off.
Assholes, man.
It will massively put you off creating more content like that because you'll be like, oh fuck, am I? Like, because I can, from the Internet Anarchist video, he's very good at editing. He's got good cutscenes and effects and stuff. You can tell like he puts a lot of work into his videos, and then for somebody to just be like, nah, I'm taking all of that when you're already a millionaire, it's like, oh really, bro? It's like, and it would kind of like, for me, it would demoralize me and it would put me off like reporting on that again, you know. But I'm glad I got the exposure that I did, because it's the same in any fucking in life, and the big fish always try to eat the small fish, and that's just the way it goes. But yeah,
I just don't like them.
Any more else on there?
No, that's about it, to be honest with you.
What's the other thing you wanted to talk about?
I wanted to talk about, like, because I read this thing online, and it was about basically the FA, Football Association, sorry. So the Football Association to do with football, they basically said that when it comes to like drug tests, business is business.
Okay.
So I've heard a story about a young player who was tipped to be, we love him. He was tipped to be England and Arsenal's future.
Jack Wilshere?
Yeah. Supposed to be the future of English and Arsenal.
Yeah.
But apparently his problems wasn't to do with injuries.
Oh, he was a cokehead, was he?
His problems was to do with drugs. Now, I don't know if it's real or not. Like, it's just a conspiracy at the end of the day. But do you think there is certain footballers, athletes in the world that the clubs or something, when they might cover it up?
Well, we've recently seen a club covering, which I think will eventually get exposed, for apparent injuries with number 5 at Arsenal.
Yeah.
But don't know. It's hard to say unless I've got like.
No, but do you know like how there's certain footballers, like for instance,
they definitely cover for him, obviously, with like fake injuries and fake illnesses and stuff.
If you think of like all like the wonder kids that was meant to come through, like, and I'm talking about like wonder kids, and then all of a sudden they go 18, they're tipped to be like one of the greatest players in the world. By the time they're 24, they're retired. Like, I don't get it.
Jack Rodwell, Ravel Morrison.
Yeah, but Jack Rodwell said he wanted to become a professional golf player.
Ravel Morrison.
There's like loads of like
Ed Loss.
Jermaine Pennant. David Bentley.
Yeah, there's a lot, isn't there?
There's loads. Like, there's loads. I literally just fell off, and I'm like, is there a thing in the FA or something? And they do cover up drug tests. They do cover them up. Like, I always went that because Rio Ferdinand got banned for like what, 8 months?
Because he didn't do a test.
Because he didn't do a test, was there? I thought it's because he got done for cocaine.
I thought it was because he skipped the test.
Oh, well.
Which, again, for 9 months for skipping a test or missing a test, which I think is what it is. I might be chatting.
No, you might be right.
Because I know there was another player I can't remember who, but like skip test but you can fake it. You can do the old Joey Diaz and just put chlorine in your belly.
The pool cleaner. Who would set it off.
But
Joey Diaz and the old pool cleaner.
But yeah, no, but I would imagine so. But where do you get in this basis about Jack Wilshere? Like
I've read it. That's what I mean. No, I've read it.
You read it, but what was the evidence leading towards? Like that's just me saying, yeah, I think.
No, basically people said they like saw him. They saw him smoking and all out on a night on a Friday night, and that's at the game 12 o'clock the next day.
Oh, okay.
And he was out like pissed up and like smoking outside and shit like that.
That I can believe, yeah. Well,
he got caught smoking like 3 times.
Well, what about? Oh, I don't know if I can. I don't think we're allowed to say his name. This is all alleged, by the way. It's shit we've read. But remember, I'm gonna have to bleep his name out. Michael Chopra sniffing in a toilet for Cardiff.
Oh yeah. That wasn't a secret though.
Yeah, exactly. So
but you still can't say.
But he obviously was playing for Cardiff. Like you would see, people would hear and see him like around like in Penarth town and stuff.
In the docks over the salt, over Cardiff Bay.
Yeah, sniffing like fucking a toilet. Then obviously he's gonna be drug tested, so there's got to be some sort of system that they all do or like clear themselves and stuff. Because I can guarantee you, he's playing like that, mate.
Mate, I'm not even joking. Like, because like literally. Like I was only like 17, 18, and I remember like the older boys, they like used to go out like with him, like, and it was mad.
Yeah.
And then like, mate, we were going to bookies, and he'd put like 500 quid in the roulette machine.
Oh, he had a problem, didn't he? He was in the papers and all that, wasn't
it? It was horrendous at one stage. But yeah, mate, loads of City players that
but obviously, them City players are doing it because we know because they're in our city. Then obviously, if there's people that hang around London, you're always probably going to see a footballer. They're probably out, and then you're probably going to see them.
One of your friends' cousins or something like that.
100%.
It's crazy.
But like, yeah, if you're going to ask me, I think there's a lot of probably footballers that take drugs. Remember that whole shit with the Arsenal players doing the balloons? Remember? Not too long ago, about 2-3 Guendouzi and
yeah. Oh yeah,
all doing balloons and shit, and they were just like balloons is not good for you at all. Like
Danny Ali was just called doing the money.
As like an athlete and shit like that, bro, they will fuck you up. But yeah, if they're doing like balloons and stuff, obviously they're doing it because it's legal, but it's not good for you. But I can imagine what they might or may not do behind closed doors, you know? So yeah, if you're asking me, clubs will massively clear people.
I reckon loads of them smoke weed.
Yeah, probably.
I reckon loads of them smoke weed.
Who looks like the biggest weed smoker?
Ivan Toney.
Ivan Toney.
Ivan Toney.
Ivan Toney looks like he buns fat ones.
Emma Mwembo, but I just sit back, I swear.
100%.
Match the day on a Saturday, they're chilling.
100%. Fucking hell. Who else looks like? Some of the Scousers probably. Trent Alexander-Arnold looks like he buns. That's where he's grown his dreads out, I reckon.
I don't know, we might be stereotyping now.
What? Because he's got dreads? Likely.
Jordan Henderson? No.
Jordan Henderson looks like he's just loves being alive, bro.
I reckon him and James Milner passionately kissed her.
Yeah.
I just got that thing.
Yeah, they would look like a good couple, to be fair, Milner and Henderson. But yeah, no. Do you know what? Actually, sorry, just segueing a little bit. You said like do you know what I found very weird lately with football?
What's that?
Maradona.
Oh, what was that thing?
Basically, right, Maradona passed last year?
No, it might be the year before.
Year before? So, Argentina's won the World Cup.
Yeah.
Is it Boca just won the Argentina champions or something?
Oh, was it?
Yeah, so he used to play for them.
And then Napoli won it.
Napoli's won it, and now Barcelona's on track to win it. Isn't that sick? I reckon he's traded his soul aside.
Mate, he sniffed it out of him, probably. That's crazy.
But yeah, Maradona, bro, like, he was obviously a massive buffhead, he was.
He was doing on a bench when he was coaching. They all had to surround him.
They all huddled around him while he just whacked the key up his nose and he's there like that. Come on.
The one coach was in front of him. Like,
yeah, go on. Bro, they had a whole system planned out. Like,
weird.
Do you know what's mad about that? Obviously, back in the change room or something, we were like, right, lads, so this is the plan, yeah? When I need to have a lot, you all need to just surround me and block the cameras out. That's so fucking funny.
Imagine though in the change room when he's getting angry and he's just like, I can't do it. And he's sort of like, nah, I'm good.
Who is it? I think it was Gary Lineker was saying like when he would watch Maradona warming up, He was saying he would just boot the ball. He was doing keep ups, but he would boot the ball about 40 yards in the air.
Gotcha.
No, but just kept kicking it up in the air. Just kept. Do you understand how hard that is to do? Like booting it up in the air for 40 yards, but then your first touch is again booting it up in the air for 40 yards.
Can you imagine watching something like that play today? Oh my god.
Unbelievable. With like today's technology, if he had the right head, right? If he was as disciplined as Ronaldo was and he was in this era, bro, there would be no Ronaldo, bro. It would just be him and Messi, in my opinion. Like,
could you imagine? Oh my god.
Imagine him and Messi in the same team.
My god.
Fuck me. They might have the greatest all-time 11.
It's up there, 100%.
But
definitely up there.
But yeah, just for them two alone.
There's another story I heard about Arsenal as well. Is that I didn't know like Aaron Ramsey punched up Alexis Sanchez.
Did he?
He punched him up in the change.
Go on, Rambo.
Apparently, it was when they got battered by Liverpool.
How'd you hear that?
On the internet.
On the internet. On Reddit.
So,
well, I want to hear it anyway. I'm going to fantasize about it.
So, they come back in and like Alexis Sanchez basically said after Liverpool defeat, he goes, "I'm leaving like the club, like everyone fucking shit and all that. Like I want to go.
Yeah.
Aaron Ramsey said, "Oh, shut the fuck up, moaning." So like they squared up to him. So like something happened, and then Ramsey's supposed to have, I swear to God, pieced him up.
Yeah.
Supposed to have pieced him up like that, and then they all got pulled apart. And then he went over to Koscielny and was like, "You're supposed to be the captain. You're shit and all that."
Yeah.
Mate, Koscielny started crying apparently. No, like literally, it's after they just got hammered by Liverpool. I think it was like 5-0 or something like that.
Yeah,
and,
probably.
And that's when just like everything just went tits up apparently, and then because that. But I think Ramsey then got injured after that.
Oh, okay.
So I think he got injured after that.
But he got injured.
But apparently he pieced him up bad.
Good, bro. He's one of them players like
you'd probably,
want it. Yeah, he probably.
Like Bruno Fernandes.
Oh, I fucking hate him.
Like Jadon Sancho the other day, I had to turn around and tell him, "Mate, stop moaning. Stop moaning."
But like, do you know, for me, if I was a Man United fan, I would. They all lick his ass as well. I would hate him on my team, bro. Do you know after? Because obviously I don't watch football, right? It's a known thing. I don't watch football, but I watched the hammering Liverpool gave him, right? It just so happened to just watch that game randomly, and I seen him apparently captain. Asking them to take him off when he wasn't injured and he wasn't tired. They were losing 4-0. He's going, "Take me off. Why are you taking me off?" Crying. Bro, if I seen Odegaard do that,
my head would go.
Bro,
if Jeffy did that against Man City, my head would have won.
Bro, like, oh, Bruno, he's still fucking. He's the best
my
in
head
the
would have
league.
won.
But yeah, man,
can't stand him.
So football. Got any other football? We talked about that one thing on that episode.
There was
quite a while back, but football conspiracies, bro. But yeah, if you want to ask me, they obviously massively cover up a lot of stuff, you know. But I feel like it's the same with every sports though as well.
Oh no, 100%. That's what I think.
But you know, who nothing's ever came about? LeBron James, bro. Nothing's ever came about LeBron.
Only like someone banging his mother, wasn't it? Like a former basketball player.
Eh?
Yeah, a former basketball player was banging his mother.
No, I never.
But like that, like literally, I think that's a boy.
Someone's piping glory over there.
I think it was like an ex. You know his name as well. He's like a famous one that went off the rails.
Oh.
Yeah, like.
Oh, I doubt it.
No. They were dating apparently. They were genuinely dating apparently.
But
yeah, he went off the rails.
All right, well, you just fucking ruined that then. But no, LeBron James, he's like never done anything, never been in any controversy. Never really been in the limelight for doing something wrong. You know, he's kind of always been like the role model athlete for everybody, in my opinion, because he's never done anything wrong.
Yeah.
That amount of fame, power, money, and all sorts, and he's never been like, oh, LeBron James on the front page of fucking OK magazine, rumored woman and shit, you know?
No, because obviously rest in peace Kobe, like he had his
fair share. Michael Jordan, obviously with his gambling thing. Magic Johnson with the HIV.
That was another one. Do you know when he retired to go and play baseball? Yeah. Apparently he failed a drug test and they basically banned him from basketball for 2 years.
Shit.
That's why he came back.
That's
why he come back and played.
I heard that as well.
Mate, he's still, for me, he's still got the best sports. He's still got the best sports series, The Last Dance.
Oh yeah, that's
to me still the best sports documentary.
Apart from All or Nothing for Arsenal, but I'm joking. That was horrific.
It depressed me.
Horrific. It made me sad.
It depressed me.
Nah, but who is then? All right, we can finish on this, right? So, who is the greatest athlete of all time?
Messi. Like, honestly, yeah, Messi for me is the greatest athlete of all time.
The greatest.
He's the most gifted to me. Like, I understand, like, basketball players, like, Messi is just so gifted. It's not only that, because, like, I played, obviously, football, so
yeah,
you just know how difficult, and the guy does it on the biggest stages against the best players in the world, and he just makes it look like he's playing FIFA, or he's playing with his friends. Like, the guy is just, like, he's insane. The guy's insane.
Do you know what I'm going to go with? I would say Messi. I'm going to go with John Jones.
I don't. Only because of the drug situation. He's like...
But that's it for me, though, right? If he was as disciplined, right? Imagine, right? He is the hardest guy ever, in my opinion. Yeah. I don't think there's a person alive, dead or alive, that could come close to him. He would kill you.
Yeah, but...
He could literally take on 10 men and kill him.
But you're talking about, like... You're talking MMA world and street fight. Not in the boxing world.
If you put him in a street fight, he would...
no, that's what I mean.
No, but I just mean just like in general. Obviously, MMA fighters, 100% of MMA fighters would batter boxers, if you want my honest opinion. They would. They just would.
No, I'm in a street fight.
Yeah,
of course, yeah. No,
I just mean it like... Yeah, so like, for me, that's why I think John Jones, seriously underrated. When you talk about... Because it's UFC, though, when you talk about like the greatest athletes of all time, you think of Jordan, Messi, Tiger Woods, Federer, you know...
Federer's up there. Federer's definitely up there.
But like the list goes on, right? But because it's UFC and MMA, as an athlete, if someone is like can do what they can do with their two hands in such an act of, you know, fighting or whatever, I just think it's just mental. And I don't think there's anyone in any era that would take him in a fight.
In the street, yeah.
Do you know why? That's why I think he's Edwin, because I think he's got he's basically Homelander, isn't he? He's got the biggest...
No, yeah, 100%.
He's got the biggest God complex. Like, bro, imagine walking on the street just knowing I could bat every single one of you.
Yeah, like I'm safe.
Yeah, like...
No, 100%.
Like, there's nothing... Like, obviously, in a world without guns and knives, I think even a knife, bro, you'd still bat you.
Yeah.
But, like, in a world without guns and stuff or whatever, bro, he is the first person I would ever call on.
Do you know with him, though? Do you know what I feel like? I feel like he's one of them types of person. If you attacked him with a knife, he would beat you to death.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Like, he would beat you to death.
Do you know, because, like, it ain't just anything, like, he would just bat you with just his legs. Like, he wouldn't even he would just use one leg, and he would take you out. But, like...
I'll bang him, I'll fight him,
But, you know, like, his family, though, obviously, they're all NFL players, isn't they?
Oh, do they?
Like,
I didn't know that.
Yeah, so you got Chad Jones, who's a linebacker for... the Cardinals or whatever. He's got like the record of the most sacks in one game or something.
Is he?
Yeah, and his other brother plays in the NFL as well. Like, their family goes deep, boy. But yeah, no, for me, it's him.
Do you know, talking about street fights, do you know just last thing, funniest clip I seen on YouTube yesterday, it was on Bradley Martin's podcast. Did you see him?
Oh,
with Devin Haney.
My head was
Devin Haney, I was crying.
Bro, what is wrong with these fucking juiced up bodybuilders, bro, that think because of how big they are, they can take on a trained killer, bro. It makes me laugh, bro.
Devin Haney got one of the fastest hands in the world.
Bro, but do you know, like, Bradley Martin will tell you, I haven't even watched the clip. No, I did watch the clip a little bit, but I just seen, like, what the guy was saying about him on it. Before Bradley Martin, who is a fucking unit, right? He's probably like, what, 250 pounds plus, right?
Which is like...
Plus, no, he's probably more than that.
No, he did say. He said he was 250.
Oh, he's 250.
Yeah, he said he was 250.
So he's like 18 stone, roundabouts, I think that is. 18, 17 stone, whatever.
Because Devin Haney walks around 160.
Which is like 10 stone.
Yeah.
Right? But he thinks because you just charge him, do you know before you even charged him, you would give him...
Basically, that's what Devin Haney said. Devin Haney was like, listen, before you even try and charge me, guys, I'm knocking you clean out. Like, I'm putting you out. Bradley Martin was going like, there's no way we should. He goes, I wish there was a way we could set this up. And I'm like, come on, guy.
Oh my god,
come on, guy.
Bro,
he's
these like, juiced up bodybuilders.
Yeah, he goes, isn't a box because basically Bradley Martin, he's punched a few people, haven't he? So he thinks, you know.
Oh, he's punched fucking Vitali, bro, which is the pussiest punch I've ever seen.
So like he's punched. So I think he thinks, you know. Maybe he can fight. Like I don't know. I've never seen him fight before.
No, he's one of them guys. He goes, when I see red.
Yeah.
I just go He's one of them, innit? Don't let me see red because I gotta tear this place up.
Can you imagine saying to Devin Haney in a street fight, even if you're 250?
It's embarrassing, bro. It's literally embarrassing. Like, he would, if it was like, I would say, even if it was like somebody as small as like, I think even Devin Haney's like Nassim's like that, right? Like, they're probably like round about. No, I think Nassim was smaller than him. But I think even Nassim would probably clean him out before he even got close to him.
Of course, like I don't see
like
how that's an issue.
Fast, but no, because of size. But don't get me wrong. If he did somehow manage to get his hands around him, that's all you can do is squeeze him.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. Like, that ain't gonna do.
Yeah,
that ain't gonna just boot him in his bollocks or something like that.
Literally.
Like, come on. Like, it's a street fight.
No, but I would, and I agree with Bradley Martin, bro. Set that up, please. If there's a way he can set that up, like him in Devin Haney and bloody...
Bradley Martin might really go to sleep. He might really get hurt.
I would love to see that.
Do you like Bradley Martin?
Oh, he's all right.
He's
a good podcaster.
No, I like him.
He's a good podcaster, but when he talks about himself,
it gets a bit cringe.
Yeah, it
gets a bit cringe.
I feel like he himself got some sort of fucking god complex.
Yeah, I was gonna say he got a god complex.
Like, he thinks he's fucking tough shit. Like, you know, did you see when he got fucking ragged around by the Knock Boy's bodyguard? He thought he could take him.
Got ragged around?
Yeah, the bodyguard ragged him around.
But even like Adin Ross's bodyguard, man, he is a unit.
I know, but you kind of need that, though. I feel like when you get past a certain level of fame, bro, you need some juices around you just to make you look scary, you know?
Of course, I do the exact same thing.
Of course, man. All right.
Do you know what, though? I was thinking, it's like Bradley Martin saying to Floyd Mayweather, because I'm 100 pounds heavier than you, I could beat you. He
would never say that to Mayweather.
But why would he say it to Haney?
Because he probably thinks, he's younger, he's not as famous, or...
He just got... Devin Haney probably got quicker hands and hits harder than Mayweather.
Well, now, yeah.
But this is what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say it to Mayweather, so why would you say it? It makes no sense to you.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
That's funny. But set her up, though. I'd love to see it. All right. We're over an hour. Anything else you want to get out your chest, Mike?
No. I'm okay.
Cool. All right, then. Well, yeah. Well, end of the episode. Go on. You were going to say something, and you always fucking do.
We're going to thing.
Oh, yeah. We're going to... You still owe me money, by the way.
Oh, yeah, shit. I need to send it, you know.
Yeah, run that. But, no, we're going to...
How much was he selling tickets for?
26.
Bro, wicked. You're chipping us off, bro. Bad.
Innit? Nah.
Yeah, I'm joking.
But, like... No, what was I going to say then? I was going to say... we're going, obviously. We're going to Wicked Show, June the 3rd.
We're going to London for this, though.
I know. But I did speak to him. Actually, I went to gym with him last week. I have to show him a few things, innit? Show him a few exercises.
He looks like he bench presses picking like them twig sticks, bro. Like,
Nah, he's actually quite strong, you know.
Is he?
Yeah, he can lift his body weight now. He's actually quite strong.
Yeah, he lives heavier than me.
He's got that fucking...
Don't say it. I know, though. Don't say it.
He's got that special strength. But yeah, no, he's actually quite strong. But yeah, no, we're going to a show June the 3rd, so that should be good. The Kingpin event's on then, though, isn't it?
I don't care. Like
fucking me up.
Seriously, like Wicked is like the nicest guy. Yeah. Like, honest God, he was so nice.
He came here, did it for free, donated his time. He's helped us massively grow as a channel. He's given us a good block to start off with. So, but yeah, no, we're definitely gonna go to a show. So, if any of you are watching, we will be there. So shout us out. Some guys already messaged me asking if he can have a picture.
You taking a pic? That's amazing. Bro,
a picture with me? Bro, I'll give you a framed one if you want. I'll bring one of my own.
Bring lipstick. He'll kiss it for you as well.
Yeah. Nah, I want a picture of you as well. But yeah.
That'd be cool though. If anybody does see us, then obviously.
Yeah, if you want a picky, you want to chat, whatever. Don't be shy.
A picture might be a bit thing.
Nah. We'll take pictures, obviously, if somebody wants a picture. Although I will fucking cringe, but yeah, it's part of just being this famous now, isn't it? 400 subs. Wow.
I might have to take a hoodie. I might have to get some hoodies.
I'm gonna have to wear a ski mask. The thing might be a bit too much.
I'll get a grilling as well. Here's in every photo.
Nah, but I did say, because I was thinking, should I maybe take a camera, do a little vlog or something? Yes. But yeah, may do that. And yeah, he's obviously gonna. Well, you better fucking get me backstage, bro, because I wanna meet.
I want to see a little cap, bro.
I want to meet some of the guys that's performing on it, and I want to pitch some podcasts. Nah, I gotta be done. But yeah, we'll be there. What are we doing now? Obviously the football's on Sunday, so I can't plug that.
We're going out though, aren't we?
Yeah, Sunday. But yeah, all right, cool. Let's wrap it up then. Appreciate you lot watching. Like I said at the start of the episode, if you haven't already, make sure to go watch the last episode. And if you haven't done the other episodes, make sure you watch them as well. Follow us on all our socials. You got at SelioTV, at Michael Celio, on Twitter, Instagram, got our TikTok, and obviously make sure you subscribe. Also, like the video, comment as well. Likes and comments do help us out massively. So if you can do that, that'd be great. If you've got any topics, any subjects, anything you want us to talk us about, scenarios, whatever the fuck it might be, send them through. But yeah, anything else, Mike?
No. OnlyFans might be coming soon.
I hope not.
I'm not asking you this. I just don't know about high pitch for then.
But
I'm
yeah.
tired.
All right, cool. Well, yeah, we'll catch you next Monday. Hope you've had a good weekend and see you soon.
Put it all on me. You drink for free. Oh, baby, you know what I need. Go and get the keys, I can get you anything. Put it all on me. You drink.